Oh my gosh, hi, hello everyone, it's me, Gilda WABBIT. After my drag race show at Flat Tops here in Astoria, I am exhausted, I am sweaty, and I am ready to review Drag Race. Woo! And I still smell good. I want to apologize first and foremost because we're in a different location. I am reorganizing my drag room right now because it is a tiny, tiny space and I have a lot of stuff. So I'm right now relocated to my bedroom. I brought my lighting in here, but it's not quite in the right spot, which is okay. I'm working with it, so I hope you bear with me this afternoon, this evening, whatever you're watching on Friday. Reading Snatch Game and Audra, oh my! This episode has me lit. I am so excited. Literally 3 of my favorite things. The reading challenge this week was surprisingly cute. I'm sad that we don't get to hear all the reads that everyone had for Blair St. Clair because that girl would have been read for filth by this crew. I was living for everyone, but I find it really interesting. Have you all noticed that Eureka O'Hara is getting a strong winner's edit? Strong. Like, they loved her this challenge. They loved her this challenge. It was great. We get right into the Snatch Game because there's so much to talk about. Who is playing who? I've got my notes right here. We have the Vixen as Blue Ivy. We have Asia as Beyonce. We have Miss Cracker as who? Dorothy Parker, who I need to do some research on. But oftentimes when someone does an icon like that that's less well known, they do really well in the Snatch Game. So I'm keeping my fingers crossed for Miss Cracker because I love her. We have Aquaria as Melania Trump, and Aquaria fully admits that she's using her strength of not being able to form a sentence to help her do Melania Trump, which I am cackling at. What a great idea. What a brilliant choice for somebody who is not necessarily known as a comedian, but is known as somebody who's sort of like ditzy. Smart. Monique Hart is Maxine Waters, and I am living. I love her so much, so I'm very excited to see her do this. Cameron is China. Do you all know China the wrestler? I was really big into wrestling as a child, so I'm like very excited to see this go down. Also, spoiler alert, rumor has it that China has a 3-inch clitoris. I would love to see that in person. Monet is Maya Angelou. Now, what sucks for Monet is that she did not know that we had our dear Chi-Chi DeVayne do Miss Maya Angelou on All Stars 3, but Monet is set up to do well. If she does not do terribly, if she doesn't suck, if she's just like okay, it's gonna be an upgrade from Chi-Chi's performance. So this is good for Monet. This is good for Monet. I'm excited. I love that girl, so I'm hoping she does well. Eureka is Honey Boo Boo, which I get, but I'm also kind of bored with. Like, I know she's gonna do well. You know what I mean? This is like her bread and butter. But I want to be surprised by Eureka. There is a time to play what people expect from you, and then there is a time to break the idea they have of you and to sort of go in a different direction. And she's not doing anything challenging. You know, I'm like bored. We've already seen her do the loud, obnoxious, down-home country girl, like every chance she gets. Like, give us a different flavor, Eureka. I get it. I understand. I'm from Kentucky. I'm one of those people. I can pull out country hick any day of the week that I want to because I come from a little bit of white trash. Sorry, I touched the bed and I moved the camera. The challenge starts. Monique Hart starts off strong. I am so excited. She is tossing jokes out there. Miss Cracker starting off a little slow. I'm nervous. Of course, Asia as Beyonce and the Vixen as Blue Ivy are not doing well. They are not winners here already, like right off the bat. Aquaria surprises me. Girl. Bish, you funny. These jokes are good. And of course, Eureka is like doing fine. She's killing it. Oh, Monet is Maya Angelou. It's not just okay. It's exceptional. Oh, this is the Monet that I've been waiting to see all season. Girl, yes. Welcome to the competition. And then things take a turn for the worse for Monique. She's not doing very well. She's floundering hard. It's almost like she doesn't actually know who Maxine Waters is. You know what I mean? Like, she didn't really do her research. She knows that Maxine Waters is the Reclaiming My Time girl, and she knows that she's part of the Black Caucus, but like, that's it. That's all that she knows. She just read the Spark Notes on Maxine Waters, and she needed to read like the full biography. Write that down. Gilda WABBIT, if you're ever doing Snatch Game, read the full biography. Aquaria The jokes stay strong. And it's not just like jokes that she's like pre-written. She's also like throwing in like little interludes that are like based off of what the other girls are saying. Like, I'm gagged. Honestly, her and Monet are the two smartest people up there this whole time. Masterpieces of Snatch Game. We get to the runway and it is mermaid fantasy. I'm so excited to see what these girls turn out. I will give you the WABBIT rundown of the one-way right now. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, guys, gals, non-binary pals, and everyone in between, here we go. Tops of the night. Cracker. Exceptional. Aquaria. Talk about a conceptual way to do a mermaid. Like, it is... Her whole Snatch Game episode is boggling my mind because everything is a political commentary. This is like a commentary about the way we treat the environment. There is like oil slick running down her mermaid. It is beautiful. It is evocative. Like, Aquaria girl, did you just... Are you coming for frontrunner right now? Is this your thing? Like... You're killing it. You're killing it. I'm gagged. Fully gagged. Also, Cameron. This week, she's back in top form on the runway. She's looking exceptional. Brava, queen. Brava. Bottoms of the week. Listen, y'all, I know that she's a costume designer, but I boot Asia O'Hara, like, all the fucking time. Sometimes I feel like she just takes all the fabric scraps in her fabric room that she uses for making other people's dance costumes, and she's like, let me put these scraps together and use them for my own costume. Also a boot, the Vixen. It's not the worst thing in the world. Her face looks really pretty, like she's the most polished thing from the neck up that she's been the whole time. I love the little crown, but like, the tits were like weird and the hips were too low. And then also booting fully Monique Hart's look. I have like been a stan for this girl the whole season, and this episode, she is not working it out and I'm crushed. Monique, I love what you do, girl. Why? Why? So we get to the judging. Cracker and Karen are safe. The bottoms of the week are Monique, Vixen, and Asia, which makes sense to me based on the fucking performances and on the runways. And the tops are Aquaria, Monet, and Eureka. All of it makes sense. I'm in agreement with the judges. I think they are calling the right things. Now we get to the gag. The judging goes down, everyone's talking, and Ruth says to Aquaria, you're the winner of this week's challenge. Yes, Aquaria, yes! I did not expect you to slay Snatch Game. You slayed it. And then the runway, of course, the runway is what really put her over the edge because Eureka, Monet, and her were all strong contenders for the top with their Snatch Game performances. I really think it was between Monet and Aquaria, and that runway cinched it. It was so well executed. I think Aquaria's runway is what helped her win this week because her Snatch Game was killer, but so was Monet's, and the runway is what took it over the top. You've got to have every detail on point every time. Your performance in the challenge needs to be good, and your runway needs to be good, and that's how you get to the top. And Aquaria did it. So bish, bravo, congratulations. I'm obsessed, and I'm so happy for you. Eureka and Monet are safe. They live another day, and we get to the bottom, and my heart is pounding. You all know that all season long, I have been rooting for Monique Hart for my life, and she's just not getting the recognition that I think she deserves. She tells the judges the same thing. She's like, I feel like you all aren't getting me. I don't know what to do. Oh, speaking of what they tell the judges, the Vixen comes for Eureka on stage. Now, here's the tea. The Vixen, oh, girl, I'm over her. This little, like, calling out Eureka because you didn't do well. You didn't do well, Vixen. You didn't do well. It is not Eureka's fault that you didn't shine. Ugh, I'm over it. I'm over it. And luckily, so are the judges. The bottom is the Vixen and Monique. Now, I'm excited, y'all. I've seen Monique perform. She's great. We've seen the Vixen lip sync. She's great. I think it's going to be a really good lip sync. The lip sync starts. Everything seems to be going well. And then Monique's hair falls off. And then she goes to do a cartwheel. And she up because she's trying not to kick the Vixen in the face. And I understand that you don't want to kick the Vixen in the face. But you're stumbling on your cartwheel and you're not wearing panties. So now we see that you're not wearing panties under your mermaid costume when the Vixen has a full reveal. And then she doesn't know the words. Monique, you are killing me, girl. I like you so much and I want you to do so well and you are it up. And so RuPaul sends Monique Hart home. Monique Hart, the heart of season 10, the hairography, the choreography, the face. She's gone. And I'm crushed because I love her. I love her. The Vixen lives another day to bring drama to the workroom and apparently to be the lip sync assassin of the season because she killed this lip sync too. So good on you, Bish. Good on you. Kids, I'm going to try to get this out for Friday. I know I didn't do last week's. My life fell apart a little bit, and but I'm back doing well. I'm in a good mood. I'm wearing my favorite choker. I made a bodysuit. I'm in this really cute pussycat wig. Anyway, I'll see you next Friday. I hope you enjoy this. Like, subscribe, bish, and comment down below. Let's talk about Drag Race. It's a good time. Anyway, happy Friday. Mwah. Bye.